say that if you decline or you turn down his proposal, it goes back to the original proposal? Is that what you guys have?
Correct.
How come, why are you just say no?
It defaults to last year.
I want him drug out like you did me with my police. Drag him out by the police like you did me. I want that man drug out of here. Bob Kadluboski, 41 Wilkes-Barre Street. I think there's an interesting thing here to say about bankruptcy. I've been telling you people for 8 years. Told you, had private conversations with you. Told you. Try to talk to you. You're like a deaf, dumb mute. You don't even respond.
Say what you gotta say, Mr. Dell.
I've been telling you people for 8 years what's been going on. Can you stand up a second, Marie? Now, at what point did this administration know this? This just take.
Number one, address council. Number two, if you have a question, when you're done with your 5 minutes, everyone.
Well, I need to ask the city administrator, so I'm trying to put this puzzle together.
She will answer your question when you're done with your 5 minutes.
All right. At what point, Marie, did we figure this all out? I've been telling these people this for 8 years. 8 years. Not only is the city bankrupt, but you people as leaders are bankrupt. Every one of you, except Tony. He's the only one trying it. I can't wait to see what you're going to do to get even with him. Now, I want to bring something out so the public knows. In 2004, I met a guy named Walter Griffith. We tried to cut the salaries. As soon as my name was brought up, I was served with a notice at the police department that I was in violation of my contract and never was told what I did wrong. I was fired because we tried to cut their salaries. Tell them, Bill, what your friends did. You and Kathy Kane, where's she at? I just fought us. What you did to Walter Griffith, sue him for $30-some hundred. All they tried to do is cut your salaries. Well, I think next year we're going to have enough support to cut these salaries. And I want the public to know that we need about $4 to $5 million. Am I correct, Marie? To shore up the old pension fund for the police? Has anybody been aware of that? We're in terrible trouble. And it's going to get worse. I think, truthfully, that there's something wrong with the mayor. I really do. He does. Anybody that comes here that speaks against them is treated like they're a member of the Communist Party. These leaders, especially you, Mike, you have never once called me to try to sit down and say, hey, let me hear these complaints. We got to do something. You're just a puppet. That's all you are. You are a puppet. And so are you, Bill. And you, Bill. I mean, look at you. What? You want to take the livelihoods off these firemen? Regionalization? Maybe we should put volunteers down at the college and get rid of the security thing and knock I think your job's up to like $90,000 a year. Maybe we should get rid of you and see how you would like it. And you as a former police officer, you gagged me to let the stuff go on that goes on. Now I've been telling you people for how many years? I had flyers that we put up. We're $100 million in debt. Now all of a sudden, who's going to pay for it? Us. The incompetency of this corrupt administration. We lost $825,000 over here by selling that building to Layton's campaign contributor. Then Layton and his cronies, including Kathy Kane, held up that tax anticipation note on LaGuardia in 2003. That was over $500,000. Now you wonder why we're broke. Our police department's been turned into a gang of racketeers, and you're the one who paved the way for it, Bill. Police department is a corrupt organization over there. And look where we're headed. We're in debt. We're in debt because of the incompetency of this administration and this rubber stamp committee you consider a council. These are an embarrassment. If this was the mafia, you people would be whacked. It's a shame that how many years I came here, at least now it seems I have support. I warned you how much we were in debt. And when I tried to help Walter Griffith, look what happened to me. I get fired, never given a trial, never given a hearing, and Ron Trimble said it's the best under oath. Why didn't you give him a hearing? Oh, we had a hearing. Everybody was there, including you, Mr. Vinsko. But we were going to fire him anyway, so it didn't matter if he was there. So all I can say is you people are a joke. And it's actually a waste of my time to come down here to talk to you people, because you're like a bunch of freaking idiots.
Disgrace that flag.
So So, Maria, I guess I want to ask you a question. Now, how much money do we owe the old pension fund? And at what point did this administration, and you as your position as administrator, know how dire the financial situation of this city was? Because that liar sat right over there, the mayor, and told everybody before election, oh, everything's good, everything's great. He is a liar, a pathological, backstabbing liar. And that's what he is a liar. And when we got him in court, remember what the federal judge said? What they did to Mr. Kadluboski was outrageous. And who's got their pockets stuffed with money after you got rid of me? Him. So tell us, do we owe $4.5 million to the old?
Mr. Kadluboski, your time is up. Thank you.
Okay, Marie, now you said I want my answer.
Hold on a second. You're done.
All right, but I want to say, Marie.
Does anybody care to comment?
I'll comment.
No, I will.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. McCormick.
First of all, Bob, the name calling is absolutely unnecessary.
What did I call it?
The police department is not corrupt.
It's corrupt. You have a police lieutenant in business with the city tower, and you have liquor being poured into the police station. Don't tell me that's not corruption. It's corruption.
Mr. Kadluboski.
Sorry.
That's
You
why
have
we
your
saw
5
these
minutes.
people, and I don't want you talking that way about them.
Well, that's the truth. Go ask Lieutenant Hughes. Put him under oath and ask him if he was in business with the city tower, getting cards on consignment. What do you think I'm making these statements because I'm kind of some kind of fool?
Mr. Kadluboski.
ain't going.
Mrs. McCormick is trying to address your question.
Okay.
And you don't have to handle her.
Sorry.
All right?
I'm
Yes,
frustrated.
no, I understand that. I understand that. Just stand and listen.
All right, I'm frustrated. Can I drink water?
Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
John, do we have?
Every
Come on, first.
Mr. Kadluboski,
I need a drink.
are you going to be disruptive, or do you
No,
want
go
to
ahead.
comment?
Every year, the city has met its minimum obligation for the pension funds. The pension funds are not fully funded. They aren't across the state. They are a burden, financial burden to every form of government, and that's well known. So we do our best, and we make the minimum obligation that we have to from an actuarial standpoint. And you know, and this is just because the funds are split, but the old lease fund has no active members. The old fire fund has no active members. The debt situation that you mentioned, yes, the city incurs debt to make improvements to various economic development issues. We built Cold Street Road and so forth. The our rating from S&P has it's decreased by 1, but it's still intact. And we're able to borrow when other communities are not at this time.
Who cares if you can borrow if you don't have it to pay?
The economic situation has not been great since the downturn in 2008.
There's something.
Well known across the country. Taxes have not been raised since 2009. Every year, every single employee received 3% increases in their salary. The health care has been increasing every year also. We have every cost to get all these people on the road has increased. Gas has increased, everything. Equipment is extremely expensive. The only department we're able to buy equipment for through the community development program is the fire department. They're one of the luckier departments in the equipment end of it, that's for sure. I don't know what else to say to you. You know that the economy has not been good, and you know, you can't keep up with rising costs without
Marie, do we have to put
increasing revenue.
Do we have to put $4.5 million into that pension fund in the next 3 or 4 years? I've been given information by multiple sources that it's not his blanket problem, he'll be out of here. Do we have to put?
I have never heard the mayor say that about anyone of our retirees.
All right, but do we owe $4 million? Is that how much we
Mr.
owe?
Kadluboski.
I don't know.
All right, I'm sorry. No.
All right, you're done. Thank you, sir. Mr. Barrett?
Break that, gently.
These are not questions, these are comments. This man standing here, for you, or anyone to stand here, can call them corrupt and racketeers.
Well, who gave them liquor over the police station?
I'm not
Mr.
talking, I'm
Kadluboski.
not asking you a question.
Put them under oath and find out who took bottles of liquor. That's corruption.
Are you-
Can you take, when you were a police officer, can I come in and give you liquor?
Officer, please.
Could I?
Do I have a motion?
Don't tell me they weren't doing it, Bill, and don't ask Bob Hughes if he was in business. Don't tell me they're not corrupt. There's corruption over there, and when they're taking gifts, that's corruption.
Mr. Barrett, would you continue?
Yeah, I would, well, as Marie said, and I'm sure Tony does, we all say, none of us, first of all, none of us are happy about 11 firefighters not being where they need to be at work right now. None of us here are happy about that.